What's up? Hey, hey. How y'all doing? It's in my amethyst. Keep you grounded. It's good for the air, you know? What y'all wanna do? You know what I was thinking? I ain't doing that. I don't want to do that. I want to, you know what? I want to do zodiacs, right? But I don't want to commit to it. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to feel like doing all 12, right? Maybe I can do elements. But it would be a commitment. Y'all, I forgot the damn camera was on. I forgot it was going. I looked up and see the time. Spirit. Get your girl. Get her. Get her. Nah, I'm just kidding with y'all. I was talking to y'all for real. This is who I am. So, take it or leave it. Listen, I like to laugh. I do. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. You know. I do. I don't know what that was. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates. Alright, yo. And leave the rest. Child, we ain't got no music. Where's my remote? See? I hadn't even got it together, y'all. I told y'all I had forgot the damn... I wasn't ready. I was not ready. We'll see what comes out the deck, alright? We'll play it like that. Let me just put my little music on, if you don't mind. Y'all don't mind kicking it with me for a few minutes, right? I ain't doing shit. I ain't rushing. I'm in a good space, so cozy. Let's do cozy. Yeah. What's up? What's the message for the collective on this June 26th? It's 5:57 p.m. Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays. Y'all remember Thirsty Thursdays? We got this is third house energy. What's your third house? Your house of sharing. By making connections, the right connections, Spirit said, the idea in question, get your ideas going. Spirit said, whatever idea you've been planning or whatever plan you want to put into motion, look, get it going. It's time because you're about to make the right connections. You're about to embark on or encounter people that will support you, and not just to be there for you, but it'll be a mutual thing, you know. You'll have qualities and ideas and resources that they can use and perspectives, and they'll in turn put you on. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I heard. Third house. Yeah, your house of resources. Your connections. Yes. Message says it could be a phone call coming. I see a feather on the phone. All right. Oh, what? Third house, Gemini energy. All right, we got second house. This is Taurus. About the things you value, patience. Yep, what you need. Listen patiently. Be patient. You're making the right connections. The idea in question, you're making the right connections to get what you want. So get your ideas, get them out there. If you've been sitting on something, now's the time to start, doing what you gotta do. All right. Value your integrity, your finances, your money's looking good, okay? Or they will be if they're not. But you're being patient, right? You're doing things. You're doing the background work, right? Yes. Okay, we got a couple of them came out. We got Taurus. So this Taurus energy heavy, Taurus, and what did I say, Gemini, and then we just got Capricorn came on out. Completion 10. That's also the devil. Temptations, right? Low vibrational energy. Be patiently, your beliefs, right? Somebody could be born in the year of the pig. What's the year of the pig, Spirit? What are the dates for the Chinese zodiac pig? That is for, let's see what they got here. Pig year is 1995, 2017, 2019. All right. So if you guys born in those years, that could be significant. All right. That might be that you might be the Taurus, the Capricorn, or the Gemini I'm talking about. Okay. Your beliefs, the cost of, use the most direct way, and what? Get your ideas going. Get what you need. Use the most direct way. All right. Straight. Listen, don't take no shortcuts. That's what Spirit's saying. Don't take no shortcuts. The idea in question, what you want, the cost of. Right. Because listen, if you take shortcuts, that means you're in lower vibrational energy. You're not believing in what you're doing. You understand? You don't believe. You have to be patient. Right? It's your beliefs. It's what's going to get you what you want. You can only do what you can do, and the rest you got to leave up to the universe. Right? Don't try to control nothing. Because you try to control shit, you ain't learned the fucking lesson. You heard? Could be dealing with the Pisces. Pisces is in the energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Pisces. Oh, look at them. They're flying out here. We got Saturn energy, karma. Be realistic. Be concerned. You must wait. Somebody like that. Listen. You got to be patient. You got wait. You got to stay on the straight and narrow. You got the devil out here. I'm telling you now. Do what you got to do. We got Mars energy. Aries, Scorpio energy. All right. Confront. Be concerned. Yeah, confront. Before you can force yourself to do what? What we got here? Then we got Neptune. Neptune is Pisces energy, illusions. And Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius. So those are the energies. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going with those. I think that's enough. I don't want too much energy on the table because then it's crazy. All right, so be realistic, energize. Aries and Scorpio are pretty go-getters. Aries are very stubborn, but they go get it. They ain't got no problem with getting up doing something, right? They're very energetic and very energetic. Tauruses on the other end could be laid back, but Tauruses have stamina, right? When they start something, they doing it. You know, no matter how long it fucking takes, right? And they're gonna do it quality. They're gonna do it right. You hear me? An upright Taurus. Let's be clear. It don't matter what month, but as long as you're in the upright energy, right? Inspire others with your highest ideals. Thank you, Spirit. Exactly. So you could be someone that inspire others, okay? You could be in the public. All right? Be prepared to sacrifice for. Confront the rules. Don't break them. You know the rules. And if there's someone around you, okay, Spirit saying if there's somebody around you that, you know, you feel like they're not walking their talk, right? That you have a concern about, you know, confront that. You know what I'm saying? Even for yourself. Be honest with yourself and be truthful and trust yourself. All right? Don't force yourself to go and deal with people where you already got a bad feeling. You don't think it's going to be a good outcome. You feel me? Or if you already know what they're about. You feel me? If it ain't good, right? If y'all ain't in alignment, you feel that, you know. Right. Don't sacrifice. Look, the devil. Listen, I feel like something is going to be temptation for you. I feel like you've already completed a cycle. But maybe it's just I hate to say the universe tests you, because I don't think the universe tests you. I think the universe allows shit and see what you're going to do before they, you know what I'm saying? Because the universe can also stop shit from happening. Well, I guess it can then. Shit, let me talk it out. That ain't my job. Above my pay grade. Strike it from the record. I don't speak for y'all like that. I know y'all just good to me. You've been just to me. Right? Just. You know, today I can say I don't feel like I didn't get anything I didn't fucking deserve. You hear me? I feel like that. Today, I can say that because I made bad choices. You know, I accept that shit. You know what I mean? I don't like that shadow hanging over me anymore. You know, I'm not doing it now. Like, I did some crazy shit, and I can't expect people to accept my bullshit. Hello? If I'm not going to accept it, how can I expect other people to accept my shit? Oh, just move on and, you know, keep loving me. You know? Anyway, that's not even the issue. It ain't about me. It ain't even about me. But what I was trying to say is, you know, stay aware. Follow your intuition. Stay in your highest energy, right? Don't deviate. Don't listen to nobody telling you they got a fucking shortcut and that, like, oh, they got a bright idea. Listen, you know what you're here to do. You're here to inspire others to live in their highest energy. That's what you're here to do. Yielding is the only way to get it out to the world. Yeah, Neptune. What's Neptune energy? Illusions. Illusions. Yielding. Be cautious of people coming in with mask. Shit. Whole. They come in with whole fake bodysuits. That's what I heard. Whole bodysuits. Oh my God. Oh shit. I get it now. Oh, Spirit, they so funny. You know, with the BBLs. Oh shit. They funny as shit. They said, well, whole bodysuits, nigga. It's all fake. Oh my God. They are too funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh-wee, what's this love hour? And somebody's not protected. They're not in their highest energy. And when you're not in your highest energy, you're not protected. You're not covered, right? You have to be covered by the Most High, and the Most High don't play down in there. He don't. And I heard he will send help. You know what I'm saying? But you have to listen, Healer. You got to wake up, man. You got to take them life rafts, right? Don't be concerned what the fuck it look like. If it's a bus, train, a car, if it's a 1967 Chevy, nigga, get in it and go. Get the hell on. I don't know what that 1967 Chevy with the gangster lean. I'm hearing that. My brother used to love that song. God rest your soul, brother. He used to love that. I don't know what's that song. Idiot. What's the song with the lyrics? Leaning in the back with the gangster lean. The song of the diamond in the back, sun rooftop, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Ooh. Yeah, that's the one. That's the song. He used to sing that all the time. He had a car like that. It was candy apple green. That's the last thing I remember. Yeah. Yep. Hey, brother. Starseed. Child. I don't talk about them much. Just let him rest. Let him rest. Appreciated him though. When he was here. What's going on here with these folks out here in these streets? Somebody need help. Somebody's in some poverty. Look, right under the karma. I forgot to talk about Saturn. I forgot Saturn was out here. Be concerned. You must wait before you can, because karma's being played out. You balance, yes. That's why Spirit is saying for you to be patient, because there's still some karma that people have to pay to get out your way. Ooh, come on now. The devil, 10, completion, I'm telling you, because the devil's lurking. I asked about, I don't know what. Child. Endings, man. Look, I didn't even see that in my hand. Endings. 9 and 1 is 10. That's it. No more access. That road is cut off. That bridge has fallen down. God parted the land. He parted the sea. Don't come behind me. You know what happened when Pharaoh came behind him, right? Yeah. He closed the Red Sea on their asses. She said, you ain't finna take my babies back. God said, Well, I take you and everybody you know out before I let you touch that one. Y'all better stop playing with that, man. He's a man because I didn't have a male figure in my life, so he's a male figure in my life. So y'all do what you gotta do with your part. Enamored. It came out in reverse. Somebody don't love themselves, or karma. 63 could be significant. Put it in the reverse, she said. Put it back in reverse. 63. Why is... People don't like this person. Because enamored is people liking you. They like your essence, how you carry yourself. Know your character. You're easy to, you know what it means to really, like somebody. Like, good person, you know what I mean? Good energy. Damn, how come I couldn't get there? But this is in reverse. This is somebody that never, they were mean. They were nasty. They didn't really treat people fairly. They were selfish. Just because. And now somebody needs some help. The community's in reverse. How my deck is up. Hell yeah, the whole thing upside down. No, we ain't turning her up. That's what somebody need help. Relationship failing. Yeah, it's up right now because the Kipper is just up right. But yeah. Who is this? But they getting some kind of karma going on. Yeah, somebody's losing their resources. 73 could be significant. 37. 36. Yeah, Spirit said, Now's the time for you to rest too. Okay, with this energize. Because, be concerned about confront. Be prepared to sacrifice for the rules, right? Because if somebody's not following the rules, right, then what can you do? You live a certain way now. You don't live like you used to live. You don't live in an energy of revenge, jealousy, envy, holding grudges, because it's not for me. I can speak. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you that somebody gonna make me mad. I ain't saying that, right? But what I'm saying is, I just don't dwell on shit. You feeling me? Because it only keeps me stuck. I can't do it. I still gotta live my life. Ain't nobody gonna do this shit for me. I found that shit out. I had to do it by myself. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna sit around and dwell on something that's already gone? People are who they are. They do what they want. That's their prerogative. I'm doing what I want. You know what I mean? I don't feel, I don't feel no kind of way. I don't feel like, I felt left out, in the beginning, right? But I had to, start healing and let people do their own healing in their own time. Like that. That's all, and don't be mad because I too was on the other side. I too had a grudge against my mother. Right? You know what I'm saying? So I had to, everybody lost. Every fucking body lost. Let's just put it like that. But here I am right now, right? And I'm going to stop it with me. So for me going forward, I'm going to be in my highest energy, and I'm going to inspire others to be in their highest energy. That's it. Community. Somebody talk 39, 93 could be significant. Opposition. Somebody that was coming up against you is losing money. Why are they in the reverse? Why are they in the reverse, Spirit? I don't know, I just feel like I don't know, somebody maybe feel like they don't get attention or something. I don't know. There's love there. That's why I don't understand. Or is it you? I don't know, child. What the hell? Unbothered. It's in the child. Well, listen, I can't turn them up. I can't because I keep struggling with it. Turn it up. No, turn it up. I'm leaving this shit as it is. Enamored and unbothered. So somebody's really bothered. Somebody's really bothered by your energy. Right? And look, right on the energized card. Somebody's really bothered by your energy, or they were. But somebody's getting some kind of karma. That's period. Somebody's getting some kind of karma. I feel like Spirit wants this person to, let him deal with this person however you deal with it. So it won't be in your way, because it's not that this person is trying to physically stop you, but it's your emotional connection to the person. You understand what I'm saying? It's your emotional connection to the person that will stop you from going where you need to be. Because you, my dear, will want to go back. And you can't. You have to let God do what he got to do. And remember, when you were in the process, you had to do what you had to do, right? They got the same option. Relationship. They got the same. Oh, look. Listen. You're manifesting right now. You're manifesting something. You're manifesting the life that you want. You made the sacrifices you needed to make. You're the rules. I feel like the more we elevate, the more the rules broaden, right? As far as right and wrong, because we start to learn that what's right for me and what's wrong for me may not be right and wrong for another person. You know what I mean? Because me and another person, we're not the same person. We don't think the same. We don't experience the same. You know what I'm saying? We don't look the same and nothing like that. We grew up in different environments, So that's why it's like you can't even say nothing about that because you don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, manifestation. Because I certainly lost my train of thought. I ain't gonna lie. That's when I know I'm talking too much. Because, yeah. Oh, Jesus. We got transition. Gee, was somebody manifesting an ending? Oh, yes, they did. My God, my God. Jeez, Louise, what you doing out here in these trees? Somebody want to change. What y'all doing out here in these streets? 1964, I see that right there. 95, 1995, 1981, 1963, 1973. Somebody could be 64. 9 and 1 is 10, an ending. Transition. Somebody was manifesting this. They did with this unbothered and enamored. They didn't like you. They didn't like you. Confirmation. They didn't like you. They didn't care about you. They didn't care about how you feel. Ooh, child. With this peace, unbothered. They don't want to hear that shit. That's what I'm hearing. This is somebody that want to change. Look, and they can't move forward. And they've been out here cheating. They've been out here cheating. They've been out here cheating life. Taking shortcuts. Death magic endings. Yeah, damn, death magic came right on out. Ooh, child. 6 and 4 is 10. There's another 10. 10, 10, 10. 10. There's a lot of endings out here. Child, yeah. What's going on with these here? The whole deck, is the deck upside down? Yes. Is it? No. This just making me confused because it's a lot of low vibrational energy here, and I really don't like to tap in. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to tell you what people think because I don't even want to dig into it. But you can take it how it resonates. I don't want to. I'll get down with it, but no, I don't want to. Achievements. Didn't want you to achieve anything. Look, manipulation. Somebody's been trying to manipulate you. Somebody could have been falsifying some documents. Somebody didn't want people to love you. Somebody wanted to disturb your peace. And they want to bring an ending to your manifestations. That's what I heard. Somebody's trying to bring an ending to your manifestations. They wanted to manipulate you. They wanted to be pulling the strings. 48 could be significant. 1984. Somebody could be 52. Or 25. Somebody was born in 1952. Folks better leave you alone. You got your chakras there, yeah. Listen, look at this. 44 could be significant. This could be, I'm looking at it, because those look like, they kind of look like amethyst, right? So some of you guys maybe just need to cleanse your home, burn some sage or some, Palo Santo, white candle for purity, with your intentions of purity. All right? But somebody else has been doing rituals as well. You don't have to do any of that shit. All you gotta do is get on your knees and ask God to do his thing, because your beliefs, remember your faith. That's why your area of what you can get away with is not like everybody else, because you're not under everybody else's law. You're under God's law. Understand that. Whole different law. You're going to hear them all day long. You can't. Listen. You do what God tell you to do. Well, I guess that they've been doing that too. They've been doing ritual spells, death spells, to cause an ending to your manifestations. Yeah, that's what they've been trying to do. And now, oh, damn. And what happened? It caused an ending to theirs. Look at that shit. That's what Spirit's been trying to, well, that's what happened. That's what happened. So, be prepared to sacrifice. What you gonna do, collective? Ooh-wee, what you gonna do? You gonna help them? Surprise. You ain't surprised. You ain't surprised at all. You already know who it is. You already know about this person. 97 could be significant. 79. Yeah, you're not surprised by any means, it's when I was in my own bullshit, I created that world, and that's the world I lived in. When I left, that was my choice too. It's a choice. It's a choice. It does. It becomes a choice. You can't, stay in the muck and the mire and then keep crying. I want to do something else and I want better and I want it, but you continue to do the same shit. It don't work that way. I mean, this right here should be somebody's wake up call. This should be, that spiritual awakening. This is still an opportunity for somebody to hold themselves accountable for what they've been doing. And they ain't gotta say nothing to you. It's between them and God. Understand that. What you wanted for my child, you should want for yourself as well. Child, I learned. These folks, man, listen. As long as I ain't in danger, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing because it's working for me. I'm okay. I'm happy with where I'm at in life. I am. I ain't got everything I want. Y'all already know this shit. And I'm not doing this to get what I want either because, child, this could come today and be tomorrow. I won't even want to do this shit no more. And that's how I act. I won't even want to do this. We got traveling. That's in reverse. They want to stop you from moving forward. But your ancestors said, child, if you don't take your obsessive ass somewhere and sit down and leave our baby alone. 83 could be significant. 84. Somebody could be 48. Somebody could be 38. Look. This is somebody that's been throwing. Yeah, there's a lot of abuse here. 54 could be significant. What's this abuse, spirit? Because we got single, sexy, and successful. That's what you're there. Well, what's this abuse, spirit? This thing for the collective. I don't know about this here. Somebody could be going through some abuse. Somebody that's obsessing about you. That's brought so much, tried to bring so many blockages into your life. But see, they really weren't blocking you. God was letting them do it and see what they rather do, while He had you doing what He was doing with you to prepare you. You hear me? You wasn't preparing. They thought they had defeated you, but see, God was preparing you. So now they gotta eat what they made, what they cooked, and you gonna eat what you cooked. Let her cook. They should have let you cook. Hello. They should have let you cook. Yeah, they wanted to control you. A boss, 88. Yeah. And I want to be divine feminine. Look at this shit. Undercover, a fake flexing boss, and what do you call it? Knockoff divine feminine. Yeah. 88 and 2. February 88 could be significant. They in the reverse. Protection in the reverse. Ooh, Ice Queen. Somebody is not protected. Somebody didn't think this shit through. This Ice Queen. 41 could be significant. Flying monkeys. Oh, they out here. They can't get no memo. They can't get no more information. Ooh, they can't get no more information. Everybody's in the reverse. Ooh, child. 41, 93. Somebody could be 39, 43, 34, 86, 68. 68, you should have been sat down. 88 and 2. And the rising star. Man, listen. They thought they was doing something. God was just letting them, I heard. It's almost like giving them a credit card. What you gonna do? Just try to spend the whole fucking thing, huh? You know, they probably had a limit, and they went over the limit. You know, they went too far. Spirit said they went too far. They went too far. Yeah, they did. In order to try and stop you. What's up with this Ice Queen? Oh, that's the opposition. I'll be damned. Look, answer my question before I can get it out. Look, that's the one that's doing the manipulation. Child, listen. That's the one. Oh, Spirit said that's to be. Yeah, That her is Ice Queen. Air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yes. That's not protected. Do you heard me? Yes. Ooh-wee. Talk about, look, and somebody got an entity attachment. 49. Ooh, somebody got this boss, undercover boss under spell work. You heard me? What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Huh? Waiting for something to happen? Oh, what's that behind that? Karma, bitch. Ooh, Stacy. I rebuke it in the blood of Jesus. I'm sorry. Ooh, child. Ooh. Divine masculines in the house. Somebody's getting karma. Somebody been waiting. And whoever this is right here, they got, oh man, they got an entity, they got a demon spirit on their ass. 49 could be significant. I lost count. 48, 8, 94, 100. That karma, that's 100. That's for real, for real. 76, 67, 28, 82. Yes. You can expect that, baby. Divine masculine, what's up? Rich girl in reverse. Look. They concerned. Look, it ain't happening. Somebody's concerned. Yes, they are. Because you're about to... Remember I told you God had you working? God had you out there plowing, child, planting seeds and shit. Plant potatoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? You you got me out here picking cotton. Look at you now. Why you got me working so hard by myself, Father? Why I gotta be out here in this hot sun? Why is this happening to me? Right? 3883 could be significant. Look, baby, listen, look at all that's coming for you. Your work, your labor, and your efforts. They didn't stop nothing. All they did was show God what they'd rather do. That's it. But when they I feel like when it's not warranted, confirmation, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And shut up. Don't say that. Don't jinx yourself. You're right about that. I finished with that. Let's get a spiritual. Let's fuck. Child. Child, mentally and emotionally unstable. Somebody could be going to the psych ward. Child, they crying. They got snot coming out their nose. Child, what's wrong? That's not funny. I'm just saying these are cards. Shit, the pictures. Here we go. I'm not making light of nobody's anything. Guess who ain't got to explain shit to nobody? You. Let's see. Quit trying to explain yourself to everyone. I know, right? Because I'm always trying, But anyway, no one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You gotta own your shit. But that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaking little self, you freaking little fuck. Yeah. It's time for your harvest to come in. It's coming in. It's here. Like I told you, that's why I said that devil's day. I said that the universe don't test you. You know what I'm saying? But it's also... The devil ain't always about, you acting on that energy. It could be obsessions, It could be bad habits. Not, I mean, I'm not talking about extremes. I'm talking about just that energy where you know you need to stop. It ain't good for you. You know, it could be dealing with somebody you know you should be dealing with. You know what I mean? But whatever the case, whatever it is in that devil energy, it could be something that maybe God, you still have to work on. Listen, you know, this is something that are you ready for your harvest? I think you are. That's why it showed up. You ready for your harvest? You ready? But these people that were trying to do whatever they was trying to do, your ancestors stepped in. They were like, this one I learned their lesson. Spirit said somebody wanted you to keep learning a lesson over and over and over again. Get the fuck out of here. Child. Oh God, y'all forgive me for my mouth tonight. But I'm trying to, let it go. Be with the flow, right? I ain't trying to get vulgar, though. I can speak better than that, I'm gonna do better, too. All right, y'all. This is